So the first thing that we're going to do is start with a little of our Tony Chechers Creole seasoning and add about 1/4 tablespoon. Garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and you can add as little or as much as you would like. Black pepper, and again add as little or as much as you would like. Cajun seasoning, parsley flakes, and stir. Now I was stirring, I didn't really like the color, so I'm going to go in and add a little paprika. And here you see me adding in the paprika. Paprika doesn't really have a taste, so you can add as little or as much as you would like for your desired color. Now I'm going to take a little olive oil cooking spray and add about a tablespoon of butter. At this point, you want to turn on your water to start boiling for your linguine. Now that your butter is melted, you're going to add in 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Allow to saute for 2 to 3 minutes. After you have allowed your garlic to saute, you're going to start adding in your shrimp. If you would like, you can add more garlic, but this is just enough for me. Allow the shrimp to cook for 4 minutes. Add in another tablespoon of butter. Allow the shrimp to saute for an additional 2 minutes. And we're going to remove our shrimp from the pan. Do not remove the garlic. We're going to use the garlic to saute our veggies. Don't worry about the bottom of the pan. We're actually going to use the bottom bits to start building our cream sauce. You're going to add an additional 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to deglaze the bottom of the pan and release those yummy bits from the bottom. Remember to scrape the bits from the bottom of the pan. And at this time, you may add more garlic if you would like. And now we're going to add our mushrooms, red peppers, and green peppers. If you would like to add any other veggies, you can. I sometimes add spinach towards the end. And if you're using broccoli, you can add it in now. Give that about 2 minutes to saute, and then we'll start building our sauce. At this point, you're going to start adding your cooked shellfish. I'll be adding a half a pound of lobster and 3/4 pound of lumped crab meat. At this point, I'm just going to season my shellfish. Add your shrimp. Add 1 pint of heavy whipping cream. Allow the sauce to cook for 3 to 4 minutes. Our color is starting to build up for the sauce. I'm going to go and add a little black pepper, cayenne pepper for spice, and a little crushed red pepper. At this point, I added a little Creole seasoning just because I didn't think it had enough sauce seasoning to it. After 5 minutes, you're going to turn your fire down from medium to about a medium low. Add in 1 cup of Parmesan cheese and 2 cups of 6 cheese Italian blend. Add your parm. I ended up having a little over a half a cup of parm, so I ended up only using a half a bag of the Italian 6 cheese blend. Look at that sauce. Ooh. We're adding in our 6 cheese blend. Our sauce is almost complete. So I already pre-seasoned my steak, but I just want to show you guys what I used to marinate. I used Worcestershire sauce, hoisin sauce, steak sauce, black pepper, grilled steak seasoning, garlic powder, adobo, and 1/4 of a pack of grilled meats Brazilian steakhouse marinade. Mix them around and rub on your steaks. My steak of choice is a New York strip steak. If you're like me, I like to add a little rosemary and a peck of garlic to my oil or butter that I'm using to cook my steak in. I just think it gives a great flavor. That is totally optional as well. Ooh. Look at that brown color that the hoisin sauce has gave the steak. Allow to cook for 6 to 8 minutes. At this point, our sauce is done, and we're going to start adding in our linguine to the sauce. After mixing everything together, we're just going to top with a little parsley flakes. And at this point, you can add a little Cajun seasoning to the top and sprinkle with a little cheese. Now I'm just going to add a handful of cheese to the top and allow it to melt. And we're done. It's been about 8 minutes. We're just going to flip our steaks. And look at that caramelized color that the hoisin sauce just gives that steak. If you haven't used hoisin sauce in your steak marinade, please do. It's delicious. The steaks are now done, and we're going to remove them from the grill pan. Allow your steaks to rest for at least 10 minutes. So for our roasted potatoes, we're going to use 4 tablespoons of butter and 1 tablespoon of garlic. A little parsley flakes or fresh parsley. Some pink Himalayan sea salt or whatever salt that you have on hand. And that's about 1/4 teaspoon. I like an additional spice to my roasted potatoes, so I add about just a pinch of cayenne pepper. Put it in the microwave for 30 seconds and it should be melted. We're going to add black pepper and paprika and just pour your sauce all over those potatoes. Make sure you get all that garlic out. Stir, make a foil packet, and put it in the oven. At this point, my potatoes are halfway done, and I'm just adding some cheese, and I'm going to put it back in the oven for 5 additional minutes. At this point, our potatoes are out of the oven. They're so yummy, they're cheesy, they're delicious. We can't wait to eat.